What up, though? This is Thomas, and this is another episode of Dollar Store Cinema. This week, I was looking at the movie Diamond Girls, and it's free to watch on Tubi, and I enjoyed it. It's not too long; it's less than 2 hours, and it's about this woman who was married to this man, like the man of her dreams, and he was a street hustler named Hollywood, and he was head of uh, an organization called the Brotherhood. It was headed by him and this guy named Dre. So there was Hollywood and Dre, and they came up together. And what ended up happening is Hollywood ends up getting murdered, and he ends up getting murdered the same night that his son is born. And so you have this woman who is reeling from grief, and she is trying to explain to her best friends, like, the street life is not it. You already see where I am. You already see what I'm going through. And so it's 5 years later, and you pick up where the story left off. She, because of the uh, illegal ways that they made their money, they ended up having uh, money laundering businesses, right? And so she takes over the businesses, and they're still running 5 years later. And excuse me, sorry. Um, she's trying to tell her friends, like, you should give this up, but everybody is like, no. Like, I love a street dude. It's exciting. He laces me with money and gifts and all this other stuff, and they're really not trying to hear that. So you have Brianna, you have Regina, you have Keisha, and then you have Brandy. And these are the four friends, and they're really close. I I enjoyed this movie. It it was fun. Um, it was suspenseful at times. You couldn't already predict what was going on, and the acting was good. The person who played Hollywood, he and uh, I think her name was Brianna. He and Brianna had good chemistry. Um, they were only together for, I think, like two scenes, but in those scenes you could feel like they were in a relationship with one another, that they really liked each other. So that was good, and the acting overall was good. The only thing though is when things started happening, when bodies started to drop, um, they the acting just sometimes felt uh, overdone. Like, the I'm not trying to give the movie away. So, like, the woman who's reacting, one of the best friends is reacting to another friend's murder. She becomes basically hysterical, which is realistic, but it sort of took me out of the movie because it just felt over the top. Um, but yeah, the movie was good. You could find it for free on Tubi, and yeah, I think that's I think that's everything. Um, my favorite scene in the movie was actually, like, the first scene with Hollywood and their rapport, just because it felt like they really had good chemistry.